What's up everyone, it's Alec with Buck Wild Trails. Today we're going to be cooking what's considered the prime cut of any wild game meat, and that would be the backstrap. Let's get started. Now one thing to remember, with a cut like this, less is more. I did marinate it for about an hour and a half. That's just to help with the flavor. My wife and 1-year-old, I don't know if they would necessarily like it without it, but did a little bit of a marinade. You can if you choose. Some people swear by it, some people say not to. Ultimately, it's up to you. I did a little bit of lime and a little bit of Worcestershire, and I'm just gonna keep this seasoning simple. I'm gonna do a garlic powder, a black pepper, and some salt. So keeping it simple here. And it's not gonna be overbearing with lime or Worcestershire or anything like that. It's still gonna have that good gamey flavor that we like. And it's gonna be an extremely tender cut. So stay tuned. All right, so both sides are evenly coated with seasonings here. We've got some kosher salt, some garlic powder, and some black pepper as well. One thing to remember, it's usually a good practice to pat it dry before you start seasoning it. And when you go to transfer onto your cast iron skillet or whatever you're using to cook, make sure you're not using too much oil or too much butter. Use an oil that's for high heat. I use avocado oil, and you want to use just enough butter to get that flavor and coat the pan, but not too much where you're not going to get a good sear. All right, let's cook it up. All right, now that we've got our cast iron preheated and ready to go, we'll add the meat and listen for that nice sizzle. Try to keep them equally spaced apart if you can. And before you ask, I don't measure the amount of seasoning I use. I measure with love, and it usually turns out just fine. So trust your own judgment. All right, so with your back straps, you want to flip every 2 to 3 minutes. The internal temp that we're gonna reach for a medium rare is gonna be 135 to 140. We're gonna take them out of the pan when they're at 130 and let them rest for about 10 minutes. The goal here is not to overcook them, because backstrap, or really any cut of a wild game animal, they're very easy to overcook, and then they're tough and they're ruined, so we don't want that to happen. All right, so we've taken them out of the pan. They've rested for a few minutes now. You can hear that nice crust we have there. It's a good sear on both sides. Let's cut into it. I cut into this one just to make sure, but I didn't want to take that from you guys, so let's see what we're working with here. Beautiful. That's a great color. Probably a little bit more done than I was hoping for, but it's still gonna be perfect. It's juicy, it's not gonna be dry. You can top this with a garlic butter or any kind of sauce if you want. And that's about it. Very simple, just keep an eye on your time. Don't use too much butter. You want that nice crisp sear you got there. You wanna keep it juicy. You know, work hard hunting and being away from the family to provide, and the last thing you wanna do is ruin that. So, well, I hope everyone has a successful year. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you.